Hi, welcome to Tap Tech. The Meta Quest 3S Xbox Edition is here, and it's turning heads. This isn't just a regular VR headset, it's a fusion of two powerful brands, Meta and Xbox. If you've been waiting for a more accessible entry into VR, but with the bonus of console-level gaming integration, this might just be what you've been hoping for. Let's dive deep into what makes the Quest 3S Xbox Edition so special and whether it's worth your time and money. First things first, the moment you unbox the Meta Quest 3S Xbox Edition, you get that premium yet gamer-centric vibe. It doesn't scream luxury, but it's clean, confident, and well-built. The black and green color scheme is unmistakably Xbox. Even the smallest details, like the Xbox-branded straps and subtle green accents around the lenses, show how much attention Meta and Microsoft paid to this collaboration. It's not overdone, but it's enough to remind you this is a headset built for gamers. The headset feels solid in the hands, but lighter than expected. Meta clearly optimized the weight distribution better than the Quest 2. You don't feel front-heavy during long sessions. It's more comfortable even without adding any additional accessories. The facial interface has been improved, offering better cushioning and breathability, which helps during longer gaming hours. That's key when you're diving deep into games like Halo VR or Forza Horizon VR. Now, one of the big highlights of this version is the included Xbox wireless controller in the box. It's not just a throw-in. It's a proper integration. Meta and Xbox made sure that many of the VR games, especially those ported from Xbox or optimized for flat gameplay, work seamlessly with this controller. You don't have to rely only on hand tracking or the standard Meta Quest controllers. That flexibility opens up a wider range of games, especially for users coming from a console background. Another standout feature is the new Game Pass VR integration. Yes, if you're an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, you can stream certain Xbox titles directly into a virtual screen space within the Quest 3S environment. Think of it like having a massive floating Xbox screen right in front of your eyes, with controller support and zero lag. Of course, the experience isn't native VR in all cases. Some are flat-screen games streamed in a cinematic view. But it works surprisingly well. Games like Starfield, Halo Infinite, and Gears 5 feel massive when projected in this virtual home theater-style environment. It's more immersive than just playing on a regular TV, and with the added isolation of the headset, you feel zoned into your gaming session like never before. For the visual quality, the Quest 3S holds up strong. It uses the same display tech as the standard Quest 3, so you're looking at a pair of pancake lenses with high resolution and solid brightness. The colors pop. Blacks are deep. Motion clarity is great. There's minimal screen door effect, which used to be an issue on earlier VR headsets. Text is crisp, and menus are easy to navigate. Whether you're browsing in the Quest OS or navigating Game Pass, everything feels smooth. Meta also upgraded the processor in the Quest 3S, matching the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 chip found in the main Quest 3. That means apps and games load fast. The UI is snappy. You can switch between VR apps and Xbox Cloud titles without annoying delays. It's a powerful experience for a mid-tier price. This headset isn't the flagship, but it doesn't cut corners where it counts. Speaking of price, Meta priced the 3S Xbox Edition smartly. It's more affordable than the original Quest 3 but still offers most of its key features. The Xbox Edition adds extra value with the included controller and the Game Pass perks. For users who already live in the Xbox ecosystem, this edition is a no-brainer. It gives you both a VR headset and a portable Xbox theater, all in one device. Now, let's talk about audio. The spatial audio built into the side straps is impressive. You get 3D sound without needing headphones. Of course, if you prefer a more isolated experience, you can still plug in your own headphones or connect via Bluetooth. But for most users, the built-in solution is more than enough. You'll hear footsteps in VR shooters, the engine roar in racing sims, and the immersive ambient soundscapes in exploration games. Tracking has also been refined. The Quest 3S features full inside-out tracking, with improved depth sensing. Hand tracking works very well, especially in games that support gesture-based input. Whether you're using the Xbox controller or your hands, the headset keeps up. Latency is low. Movements feel natural. And if you're playing in mixed reality, the improved pass-through makes it easier to stay aware of your surroundings. Yes, pass-through is here, and it's color pass-through, not the grainy black and white version of older models. It lets you blend the real world with virtual objects. It's still not perfect, but it's miles better than before. You can set up your room boundaries easier, interact with real-world furniture, or even play games that use both physical and digital elements. This opens up creative possibilities beyond just gaming, like fitness apps or productivity tools that use your actual desk and environment. Battery life is decent. Expect about 2 to 3 hours of active gameplay, depending on the brightness and app load. That's about standard for a headset of this power. Charging is quick though, and you can use the included USB-C cable or optional dock. If you're gaming casually or in shorter bursts, you won't run into issues. But marathon sessions will require keeping a charger nearby. One of the underrated perks is the new Xbox-themed home environment inside the Quest UI. It feels like walking into an Xbox gaming lounge. There's even a virtual shelf with some iconic Xbox game cases and posters. It's cosmetic, sure, but adds to the vibe and immersion. Meta clearly wanted this headset to feel like home for Xbox gamers. Now let's touch on the content. The Quest store continues to grow. You get access to popular VR titles like Beat Saber, Resident Evil 4 VR, and The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. But with the Xbox edition, you also get additional Game Pass XR titles, some VR ports and some optimized flat titles. Microsoft promises more to come, and early testers have noticed smoother compatibility with Xbox game streaming. If you've always wanted a headset that connects directly to your Xbox account, with your friends list and achievements, this headset nails it. Of course, there are some limitations. Not every Xbox Game Pass title runs natively in VR, most don't. This means you're still essentially watching them on a big screen inside VR rather than interacting in 360 degrees. That's not a deal breaker, but something to remember. Also, while the Xbox controller works great for many games, there are still apps that are better suited to traditional VR controls or hand tracking. The headset gives you options, but you may find yourself switching between input methods depending on the game. Connectivity is smooth. Wi-Fi 6E support ensures strong performance for cloud gaming and streaming. No lag, no stuttering, as long as your internet connection is solid. Bluetooth also works well for connecting accessories like keyboards or headphones. You can even sync your Xbox console wirelessly to use the Quest 3S as a remote play viewer, playing your actual console games in VR. That's something fans have been asking for, and now it's here. Social features are strong, too. You can jump into VR parties, stream your game sessions, or use mixed reality apps to co-watch content. Meta's avatars have gotten better, more expressive and customizable. The Xbox integration brings in your gamertag and friends list, making the whole experience feel more connected. For content creators or streamers, the Quest 3S offers some great tools. You can capture gameplay directly, cast to your phone or TV, or even record commentary overlays. With a few tweaks, you can start building VR content for YouTube, Twitch, or your social platforms right from the headset. It's a nice option for gamers who want to share their experiences or create VR content easily. In terms of durability, the build quality seems reliable. The headset doesn't feel fragile, and the materials feel better than earlier models. The straps are adjustable and feel secure. The lenses are protected well, and the internal fan keeps the heat under control. Even after extended gaming sessions, the headset doesn't overheat or get uncomfortable. One last thing to mention is how beginner-friendly this headset is. Setup is simple. Even if you've never used VR before, the onboarding experience walks you through everything, from adjusting your fit to syncing your Xbox account. That's a huge win for first-time users who might feel intimidated by VR tech. Meta nailed the balance between high-tech power and ease of use. Is the Meta Quest 3S Xbox edition worth it? Absolutely, if you're already part of the Xbox ecosystem or if you've been curious about VR but wanted a familiar bridge to get started. It's not the most powerful headset on the market, but for the price and the features, it's one of the most balanced. You get great visuals, flexible input, tons of content, and deep integration with Xbox services. Plus, it just looks cool. Whether you're playing Halo in VR, racing through Forza tracks on a massive screen, or slicing beats in Beat Saber, this headset delivers fun, immersion, and flexibility. Thanks for watching the review on Tap Tech. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on our latest tech deep dives and reviews. See you in the next one.